Look, they're all the same car. They're all the same car. These houses that are full of illegal immigrants, there's 3 of the same car at every one of these houses. It's really fucking weird. It's almost like they had these cars sitting in the factory all of this time because they're in brand new condition. They're still in factory condition, even though they're cars from like the 2000 and 2005. What's going on with that? So I was talking to the cops today. I was talking to one of the cops from the crisis unit that has a counselor that rides around in the car with him. Really good guy. One of the best cops I've ever met in my life. One of the only 4 cops in this entire town I'll back. Okay, if I ever saw something happening to him. He's a great guy. He's a constitutional scholar of a law enforcement officer. He knows the Constitution. Love him. Anyway, I was talking to him about this house and why they're not doing anything about it. And he said, "Bud, that's not even the half of it." He said, "They're building brand new houses here left and right." He said, "We've got hundreds and hundreds of these illegal immigrants in our town they can only arrest them if they commit a crime, though. Even though they've committed a crime coming into this country, they're not under federal jurisdiction. So the CBP office won't allow them. You know, the ones that are, we have CBP offices all over Florida that are helping facilitate this. It's the CBP vans that are bringing them here and dropping them off at these homes. Those people that are committing human trafficking and human smuggling and not getting in trouble for it, not being held accountable by the Florida so-called Republican governor that has not signed any bill on illegal immigration in the state of Florida, but he keeps talking about he cares about the border. He signed e-verification, which all that does is, as an American citizen, now every time you fill out for a job, all of your information goes to the federal government. That's all e-verification does. Okay, so these people get driver's license in New York and Texas, which makes that a legal form of identification, so they still just get a job here. So Ron DeSantis, like I said, is a piece of shit, and he only signs bills that sound good but do nothing. Like the Parental Rights and Education bill only stops the teachers from grooming a child in a classroom setting. Well, what the fuck good does that do? You know, outside of the classroom, they can do what they want. But anyway, we'll get back to these illegal immigrants. The cop verified. There's multitudes of them here, and they're freaking out about it because they're not allowed to do anything. And I made it very clear to them, well, if you can't do your job, we're going to do it for you. And they understand that. They understand as American citizens, it's our duty to do that, to stop this. So, if you're in Port Charlotte, Florida, we're not going to tolerate these illegal immigrants as citizens. So fuck you, United States government. We're going to do our duty to this country. And we're going to stop these criminals here. So if you got a problem with that, then come see me. Like you do anyway. Come see me. Because I'm not a pussy like these other motherfuckers out here on the internet. I only do this because it's the only way to get your voice out anymore. Everybody bitches about this being this town square, but nobody does anything about it. None of you care. None of you actually give a shit. You just want to get views on the internet. See, I'm vulgar. I don't give a fuck about getting views on here. What I care about is making a difference and starting a movement that's going to save my country. I don't give a fuck about the internet. I've never once made money off the internet, ever. Even when I had all the followers on TikTok and I was getting hundreds of millions of views, I still didn't accept donations on the internet. So, to all of you that are just out here to make money, fuck you for using our country and our movement for that. For those of you that actually want to stand up, we have people that are willing to actually do something. Where are you at? Join us. Otherwise, shut the fuck up and get in the boxcar. I love you guys. Be blessed.